hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, just hold on. Now wait. Hey, I got this, I got this. Now wait, you better lay low. You better chill. Wait. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm trying to get the camera right. Now wait, no, seriously, wait. Let me have a sip of the drink. Now wait, let me have a sip of the drink. Now, hold on. All right, let's get into the show. I'm so happy I got my Absolut. Shout out to my little... Shout out to my little boo-boo. My little TikToker. He's a TikToker. I was able to get my Absolut. We'll talk. Hold on. All right, let's get into the show. I'm sorry. I'm just.
Yo, I'm on the dance floor and I don't give up. I'ma take that and take it in my mind. I got a juicy gas with a big ass. Yeah, no discipline, I'm never gonna stop. I'm not covering, but I get super head. I'm choking that until I'm dead. I'm a nasty, I'm a freaky. Come on, meatballs, y'all watching that addiction. Go meatballs. I said, go meatballs. I said, go meatballs. I said, go meatballs, go meatballs, go meatballs, go balls, go meat and 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 go balls, go meatballs.
Now wait, let me have a sip of the drink. Good morning, ugly. It is BW. And I'm here to talk to you. Waka out. We gonna make it do what it do. If you are not subscribed to my channel, you need to subscribe, Boogie Bear. Also, my meatballs, my lovely meatballs. You hoes need to hit the thumbs up on this show. I ain't talked to you all in a while. Been on my Facebook page talking. So I'm back on the YouTube and we're gonna talk about some things. So it's time for the
Yeah. Topics that's hard. Ow. Topics that's hard. Topics that's hard. Let's get it, bitch. Topics that's hard. Topics. Let's get it down. Topics that's hard. Break it down now. Topics that's hard. The tea, bitch. The gossip. Topics that's hard. Topics that's hard. Topics.
I have 2 sheets. 1, 2. I tell you all, I get a headache when it's time for me to prep this show. I get a headache, so I just jot down what I want to talk about, and that's that. I can't do like I get a headache. Boom. 10 minutes. That's it, bitch. Whatever I got down is what I got down. Whatever I can remember is what I can remember. Whatever I can't. But it's Labor Day weekend, and it's so quiet. Sister Patterson is so quiet, girl. Like, I was expecting to hear all the craziness house. Everyone's so quiet. Well, not in this house. Boom. That's another story. But it's so quiet. Outside, I don't hear no cookouts. I don't know what's going on. Is everybody anti-social now? Which I love. Oh yeah, bitch, stay to yourself, honey. Stay to yourself. But you know, times are just like, I'm just like, it's so quiet. Did people go away? I know all the gays is in Atlanta. Is that what y'all do every weekend, every Labor Day weekend? Y'all go to Atlanta to see the same old gays, have sex with the same old tired dudes. I ain't never been to no gay pride. I barely go to the New York City gay pride. I just don't see the excitement into going to another city to just do nothing. Like, well, you all know I'm a person that I stay to myself. So, I mean, some of you all want to understand. Every gay pride event, you got it. And if your man is in Atlanta this weekend, if your man just had to take a business trip to Atlanta this weekend, ladies, oh yeah, check that booty hole. When he come back home, check the booty hole. All these bottoms running around. A lot of bottoms. And these men who are tops. Baby, if you are more feminine than me, you ain't topping nothing. If you are more feminine than me, you ain't getting... You know what? No. I wouldn't mind a feminine top. I mean, you know, I don't know. I say no and then, you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't want no overly aggressive dog trying to be all hard. Look, I don't know. I don't, you know, have sex as bimbo no more. But no one wants bimbo. It's all about the tranny. But I don't know. I remember back in the days, this guy tried to pick me up, and he was really feminine. This was after Escalitas. Shout out to you all who know about Escalitas. This is back in the day, honey. When I used to go to the clubs was fun. We used to dance and have a good time. We wasn't sitting around on our phones and trying to look cute. But I remember after the club, it was me and a couple of when I used to have friends. I don't know who it was, but like this tall guy, he was just really feminine. And he's like, oh, I'm going to take you home, and I got a big dick. And I'm just looking at it like, girl, you was a lady, honey. You ain't getting on top of nothing. And I noticed he saw the look in my face that I wasn't interested in. So like 5 minutes later, we started walking down the block, and I saw him again. And he had a different approach. It was like, yo, what up, son? Yo, I'm taking you home. Like, he tried to switch it because baby, I already saw the real you. All this trying to pretend you mad. I don't want you. You better back it up. You better back it up. You can get cut, bitch. I don't want you. Anyway, how's everyone? Oh, so the TikToker. Like I was telling you all earlier in the show. My little TikToker who I have not seen in a couple of months. You know, sometimes I just be thinking, like, dudes forget about me, and I just hear from them out of the blue. Because I don't hit nobody up. I don't text. Like, I had a dude who came over the other night. He's like, oh, why you don't text me? Why you don't call me? And then, baby, if you want me, you hit me up. I don't hit nobody. I don't text no dudes. You want me, you hit me up. If I'm available, if I'm not, I'm not. I don't text nobody. Them days are done. Bitch, if you want the D, you text the D. Because the D don't text. Anyway, so the TikToker dude hit me up yesterday. And he's like, what's up? And I'm like, hey, how are you? And it was like, and what's so crazy is, I don't understand, like, all night I had my wig on, I had my lashes on, and I wasn't going outside. I was just not in the mood. I was like, just hopefully someone texts me, I don't know. All night long, 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, and nobody's texting me. I'm on Tag, I'm on Plenty of Fish, I'm on All the Gay. I'm like, what? Did the people go away? What's going? No one is hitting me up. Soon as I take my contacts out, soon as I take the wig off, the lashes, I'm ready to get in the bag. Ding, 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 my phone goes off. Really, it's like 4:30 in the morning. So I look, I said, oh, wait a minute. This is someone I actually like, my TikToker. He's like 20 or 22 or 23. I don't know. He's younger than me. He's so cute. He's light skinned. He has a nice body. He's in shape. He's really, really cute. So, like, he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what do you want me to be doing right now? So, anyway, like, he likes to send me cash apps. And I told him, no. My Cash App, my Cash App is not down, but since my bank account is in a negative, no. So I'll explain in a second. So I was like, you gotta come with cash, baby. So he's like, damn, I gotta go to the ATM. Yes, go to the ATM, baby. Do what you gotta do. So he came over and he smoked his weed, and he sat in the chair. He is so much, his body is like so, and I just started caressing his legs. His legs is so nice and just, oh, he looked good. He don't look like you, Aries Spears. Who we gonna talk about in a second? We gonna talk about this Aries Spears and this Tiffany Haddish. What is going on? Anyway, he stayed for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and he left. And then the basketball player texted me, and because I wanted to like bust with the TikToker, but he nutted so quick. I'm like, damn, I wanted to know you, but whatever. So he left, and then right after it was like the basketball player texted me, and I said, oh, here we go with this fool. So we went to the backyards. You know, he liked the backyards, the people, random backyards, and I had fun with the basketball play. Anyway, with the TikToker, he likes to cash at me, right? So, but the thing is, my bank account is so bad. Like, it's like negative 200. And I'm just like, I can't do cash apps because, I could do cash apps. Like, I'm coming for you all to help me with these cash apps and PayPal's right now because I want to get this is my account. Yes, God, honey, this is my checking account. Meatballs, please help me get this motherfucker back to zero. I got $100. I gotta go put into the bank. Meatballs, help me, whatever you can. I'm so sick of looking at this negative 200 or whatever. Like, I am so bad right now in life, but I'll be alright. I ain't stressing it. It is what it is. But if you could send anything, honey, at this point, I just need to get this bitch up to zero. Because I had a dude the other night who wanted to come over. I did start a job. I work 1 day a week. Yes, I do. And I start next week. And we're going to see how this goes. Life is like really stressful. It's been. But I was like looking at this guy the other day, and he was like, he had one leg. And I'm like, oh, like life could be worse. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that's bad, but like, at least, you know, we have both our legs, you know. So, I don't know. But whatever my meatballs could send, if 10 of y'all could send $20 to the Cash App, get this bitch back to zero. Because I'm like really stressed out. Listen to me. What are we talking about? Whatever. So that was last night. But I wanted to speak on this Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears. What the what? What the what? The Tiffany Haddish and this Aries Spears, who I made a video about Aries Spears. It's on my TikTok. Go find Bimbo Winehouse on TikTok. I made a video because he had some words about our Lizzo. He had some words about Lizzo, weight, being a big girl. So I wanted to speak on, I spoke on Aries Spears. I'll probably upload the video on YouTube, but go to my TikTok, Bimbo Winehouse. Listen to me. I'll be honest with you all. I don't know if you've seen the video. It's probably on Twitter. I'm not putting it on my Facebook page because it's disgusting. I just feel like it's very disgusting, that video. And really, and I'm not shocked by Aries Spears, to be honest with you. You could just kind of look at him. You know, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but with some of these books, you can easily judge by its cover, if you know what I mean. But Tiffany Haddish, really, girl? Really? You all, I'm gonna be honest with you all, That's a huge issue in this world. The adults touching the little kids. I don't want to see that word. You know the word. I don't want to say it. It's a huge issue. And shout out to some of you all who's probably been touched when you was a child, you know, by these nasty adults. You need to tell your children from when they are babies, if there is anyone touching your private parts or anyone touching anything that they should not be touching, tell me. I am your parent. You need to install that into your child. Tell your child to scream, do whatever. These nasty adults, you all make me sick touching these little babies. That's an issue in the world, and we have to bring light to it. You know, it has to be seen, but there's a way of showing it. And I just felt like the way Tiffany and this non-funny Aries Spears did it was not funny at all. I don't know if you all seen the video. If you haven't, it's on Twitter, like I said, but there was nothing funny about that video. It was like really. Furthermore, like I said, it's something that we need to show the world what's going on. You know, if you was going to do a video like this, you really didn't have to use a real child. You really, like the little boy looked like he was 7, 8, 9 years old. You really did not have to use a real child. You mean to tell me you couldn't find a midget? You couldn't go find you a little midget? Or one of these, with the little people, you know, the little people that look like kids. They like 50 years old, but they look 12 because they little. You couldn't go find you a midget? Like, I mean, I get the whole point of the video. You're trying to expose, but you ain't have to put that little boy in that video. They had him in his underwears, had him bent over it. I'm just like, really? You really could went out and find you a midget. I'm sure it's a midget who would have took that little $200-300 just to show the world what's going on. And Aries Spears looked like he was really enjoying that. Then you got into the bath with the dude. I'm just with the little boy. I'm just like, what is going on? There's nothing funny about this. They had the right music in the background, some R. Kelly music. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. You had that part right. And then I was wondering who is recording this video. Like, who is really, like, is not one adult in this room who can say, okay, this is enough. Like, okay, all right, stop. Rubbing the little boy back and the little, I'm just like, come on. And where's the parents at? How was you allowing your child to do this? I guess for money, right? Yeah, money, right? The root of all evil. Now, a lot of people is going in on Da Brat tat tat tat. A lot of people's going in on Da Brat, and someone said Da Brat because she started defending Tiffany and Aries Spears. She came to their defense, and the people are saying, really, Da Brat, did you even see the video? I forget what Da Brat said, but people said that's why the Lord ain't letting you and that woman, that wife of yours, conceive any babies. Because this is what you... I also read, allegedly, you used to see a certain producer you hung around touch the kitties. Oh, let me shut up. Allegedly. Oh, yes, I was reading the comments on it. He said, Da Brat, you need to back it up. You used to be around that producer. And he was... Moving on. I really don't know what to say, you all. Did you see the video? If you did, leave your comments. I just really found, like, a lot of stuff you all found offensive. I try to give the benefit of the doubt. Like, I just, you know, let me just watch and see. But I watched that video, and I'm just like, really? He had the newspapers and... Sad, man. All right, moving on. I mean, as far as that, I believe there's a lawsuit going on. I don't know. Tiffany claims the parents, the parent of this child just wants money. You're damn right. I read that Aries Spears settled out of court. I don't know. It's just all disgusting. It's very nasty, and I would just like to know what you think. You all think. I'm just like, did you really record? Like, really do this? You two non-funny comedians. All right, moving. I don't want to spend too much time on that. I just, baby, pray for these kids. They got to deal with so much, and you nasty predators out here, disgusting. So last Friday and last Saturday was a little crazy. Friday, one of the dudes who hit me up from the city, who I met a year ago from the city, I don't know if I remember telling you all about him, but I haven't heard from him in a while. So he texts me from a different number, and I'm like, who is this? Who is this? So he sent me a picture. I was like, ooh, where you been? So he's like, I want to see you, baby. I said, look, whenever you ready, hit me up. So he hit me up Friday. He's like, I'm coming. But I already had, baby, I've been a hoe, honey. I've been both been a deep. D's been a hoe. You all know I'm a hoe. So, a proud hoe, though. So he come up here Friday, and I was expecting to see this other dude who texts me. So let me just go out here with this dude, you know, make a little something real quick. And he gets in here at 11 o'clock. And it was so nice outside. And he was like, can we go to a hotel? I'm like, no, I don't want to go to no hotel. Can we just sit in get in the car as usual? He really wanted to go to a hotel. So I just jumped. I was like, come on, let's go. So I jumped in the car, went to the hotel on 241st Street. And we stayed there for 2.5 hours. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was fun. I had fun, babe. When I tell you, they was in that hotel getting it in. I'm like, everybody in this hotel every room. I was like, damn, these motherfuckers in here is fuck game. So me and him, we watched Lifetime, for like an hour, and then, you know, I'm really upset with him because this was not in the plan. Mind you, I left my house door open because I just ran out to go see him. And I was just hoping no one came in. I mean, ain't got nothing in here, but. So, me and him chilled. And I looked in his car. I'm seeing a baby seat. I'm like, these men ain't shit. So, he brought me back to the house afterwards. And I ran in, hurry up and wash up a little bit. My other dude was on this way. And he's like, are you ready now? I'm like, yes. So he came and we chilled for about an hour, and that was Friday. So what's going on? So Saturday night came, and what happened Saturday? Oh, Saturday night came, and it was like no one was hitting me up. I'm like, what is going on? I said, I really didn't want to go outside. I'm just like over that stage of going outside. Like, I'm just annoyed with people. I said, let me just go outside. And I'm glad I did, honey. And I was so like insecure. Like, do I look good? I don't know what was, like, I just felt, But I had I said, you know, I'm going to be a hoe tonight. So I had my little tight poom shorts that come up my butt cheeks. My butt cheeks was hanging out. I had my little pink wig on. Baby, I was doing it. Soon as I walked outside, a car stops. I'm like, oh my God, I just got outside. He's like, hi, baby girl. I'm like, I'm a man. He's like, I didn't say that. I said, hi, baby girl. I said, I'm a man. He said, I didn't say that. So obviously he knew what it was. So I turned around. I said, I can't do this. I can't. I'm not in the mood. So I was going to walk back in my house, which I did. I poured me another drink. I waited 10 minutes, and I said, you know what? Just woosah. So I went back outside, and I said, whatever happens is going to happen. I'm just going to just be nice. So I started walking down the block. Another dude trying to holler. I'm like, I hate attention. I can't be no full-time trainer. I don't know how you trainees do it. I don't know how you women. These men are so annoying. So I get to one block and I'm standing there, act like I was on my phone because I didn't want to pass all these cars. One of the dudes go park. He gets out the car. He comes behind me. What's up, baby? What's up? And I'm like, hi, how you doing? He was cute, but I wasn't really like ready there. So he's like, oh, he's like, you just texting? I was like, yeah, I'm waiting for my boyfriend. So he's like, oh, you got a man? I'm like, yeah. So I said, so he's like, so he walked away. So I started walking down the block. I get down the block and I had to sit. I said, I can't, this is too much. It was overwhelming and I don't get this when I'm bimbo, ugly bimbo. I'm just like, D, okay, bitch. So I'm sitting there and this car drives in front of me and it's like some Spanish dude and we started talking and I was like, is your car door open? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, you know what's going on down there, right? You know my business, right? He was like, what's that? I was like, look, he's like, I don't care about that. I was showing my own penis. So I jumped in his car. We went around the corner and I munched him. So that's all I need is like one person to push, like built my confidence up. So after that, bitch, I don't care. All game now. All game. My confidence is hot now. So I left him. I was like, bye, baby. Thank you. You know, you give me a little time. So I got out his car and I'm walking down the block. So now my grinder is going off and it's some little cute white dude. Like, I just thought he was like playing. I was like, look, this is where I'm at. Come on. Meet me. So dudes is driving by. I'm just like, yes, I am that bitch tonight. So about 20 minutes went by. Dude who was texting me, the little cute white dude on Grindr, he was really cute. I thought it was like fake, like whatever. So what happens? He's like, oh, I'm at your block. I gave him like an address close to where I'm at. I said, you really here? He said, yeah, I'm here. So I started walking down the block to go to where he was at. So as I'm walking, this little other dude, like short, looked like he was like Spanish or whatever. He was like white skin. I passed him. He smacked me on my booty. So I thought it was the dude. I said, that's you? He's like, what you talking about? I was like, that's not you who I'm supposed to be meeting. He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, oh, it's not you? So he's like, where you going? I was like, where you going? So I started flirting with him. So I was like, come with me. So we went around the corner, like to this old spot I used to go to. And we was like, you know, standing there just rubbing each other down. So the other dude who I was supposed to be meeting is like texting me, calling me. And I'm like, I'm coming. Mind you, this other dude. So I was like, look, baby, I gotta go. He's like, oh, baby. So he's like, give me your number. So I gave him my number. And he walked away, whatever. He gave, give me those answers. And then I'm walking. And I see the dude who was from Grindr really on the block. I said, he is so fine, little cute white boy. I said, he was, Jewish. There's a difference. I said, this is really you? And it was him. He's like 19 years old, 20. And he's like, where we going? Mind you, I thought he was in the car. He came in an Uber. So I'm like, we're far from my house. So we're going to decide to just go somewhere. So he was like, that's all right, baby. And we just started walking. We walked about 6 blocks to my little spot where I told you all where I like to go sit near the post office. And as we were talking and just, he was so cute. He told me he has a girlfriend. But every now and then he likes to do, what these men do. And also, he told me he's not into men. He likes smooth bodies. He don't want no facial hair. It has to be everything like smooth. And we're sitting there and I'm drinking. Yeah, I had my cup, honey, the whole time. The cup was still in my hand. And so we sit. So he sit down and he's like caressing my leg. And we had some fun. And that was him. So after I left him, oh my God, I had all of those that night. Because this is the last one. So it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, all right, how many lose on? I can go home. So I'm going home. This is when it gets crazy, Lord. Walking home. And this white truck comes up. Right? So the white truck comes. And I see him stop. And I wasn't sure what's going on. So I said, let me just go. So I'm walking. I'm going to hurry up and go because I'm tired. So the white truck comes and he stops. So he beeps. So I walked around the corner. He's like, hey, what's up, baby? And this was like, looked like another white Latino dude or whatever. He wasn't like black. So I'm like, hey, what's up? He's like, what you up to? I was like, nothing, trying to make some money. So I jumped in his car or whatever. And I was like, turn the corner. He's like, can I ask you something? I was like, yes. He said, are you like a she-male or... I'm just like, do these dudes play... Like, how obvious can... First of all, I'm real tall. I talk like a man. I'm like, yeah, is that a problem? He's like, I never really been with one, and you know, that stuff they talk. I was like, all right, let me out, because I was ready to go home anyway. I didn't care, you know. He's like, well, I'm willing to try. So I was like, how much you got? So whatever. We stayed in that car for a whole hour for someone who claims he's never been with a she-male. Babe, he was bent over. I mean, they say this because I noticed they do this all the time. He was bent over in that Jeep. We got into the back seat. And at one point, I was ready to go. He just started getting really aggressive. And I'm just, oh my God, he's about to kill me. So I went into my bag and I grabbed my screwdriver. I was like, I wish this motherfucker tried something. Because I watch Lifetime. They put you in the back seat and they do some things, honey. That's where they have. So I'm like, baby, I got to go. And we were like sweaty. It was hot. And it was just, all right, enough is enough. So he got crazy back there, honey. So at one point, the back door wasn't open. I guess he had like the child lock on. So I jumped in the front and I said, I'm leaving. I'm going. What more do you want us to do? He's like, oh, it was just so hot. I said, all right, mind you, he's in the backseat, butt naked. And he dropped all his credit cards. Like, if I was one of them type of people, you know how some of you gays are. Y'all, I don't steal from people. Like, I don't do that. But he dropped all his credit cards. He had money on the floor. Like, I really could have snatched all that stuff up and ran. And because he was literally butt naked. I was like, baby, you dropped all your stuff. Get your stuff. He kept saying, I'll give you more if you know I'm ready to go. Like, I'm over it. Like, I'm high. I'm over it. So I opened up. I was able to, like I said, open up the front door, and I jumped. I had to go. And I ran like 3 different blocks. I didn't want him to see where I lived at. And I hid for like a good 20 minutes. And when I looked, I said, okay. And then some other dude was coming down the block. And at this point, everything was just a mess. He was like, you all right? I was like, look, no, I'm going home. And I came home, had a drink, and I laid in the bed, took a shower, whatever, came home. I was like, what in the hot mess is going on? What a night. All right, you guys. I wanted to talk about the Alicia Keys kiss. Yo, yes, Alicia Keys. She was performing in Canada, and some old woman just came, grabbed Alicia by the face, kissed her. Go find out what I said about that on my Facebook page. I also said something about Bow Wow is now charging $1,000 for meet and greets. Yes, you heard it. Bow Wow is charging $1,000 for meet and greets. Big Bow Wow, who's coming to see you? And do you take food stamps, bitch? Because I don't know who is paying to see the Bow and the Wow for no $1,000, honey. Go see what I said. Well, I'll tell you what I just said. I said, even if I had $1,000, the only way I will come is you giving up some of that pussy. The way Orlando Brown was bragging about that coochie, I want some of the Bow Wow pussy. That's the only way I'll pay you $1,000 if I had it. I want to see what this pussy is about. And then I wanted to talk about Stacey Dash. Stacey didn't know that DMX done died. Oh yes, Stacey Dash. 5 years later, talk about, oh my God, I didn't know DMX done died, honey. Leave the drugs alone, people. And then I wanted to talk about Oprah calling up Sherri Shepherd, giving her advice. Oh yes, oh shady Oprah Winfrey, talk show host, is calling up the Sherri Shepherd, trying to shade Wendy. You know how bad Wendy wanted Oprah? We're going to talk about that on the next show. Yeah, she's calling up. Look, this is what you do. Ain't never called Wendy one time. We're going to talk on the next show. And then I wanted to talk about Blac Chyna. They saying this bitch got $20 million a month on the OnlyFans. Let me tell you something. Any women out there who was tired of their job, you need to quit that job, honey, and show that coochie. Get on the OnlyFans. If this bitch is making $20 million a month, which I don't believe, we are going to talk about it on the next show. Bitch, I am tired. It's Labor Day weekend. And I got things to do, honey. We got things to do. So I will talk to the meatballs. Don't forget to go look on the Facebook page. Also, I'm trying to get a podcast. Is anybody in New York who can help me? How do we get to this money on the podcast, bitch? I'm ready to do some pod in the casting. Who know how to do that nonsense? Let me know. Email me bimbowinehouse@gmail. I want to get into it. Let's talk. I got to go. I love them. I'm about to make me a ham sandwich. I don't want to make too much tonight because, you know, I'm going to do some things, you know. But, again, if you all can help me get this damn checking account to zero. Like I said, I got 100. If I can get, I don't know, whatever, 10 yards to 20, just get this bitch down. I'm sick of looking at negative. But I'm working next week, so. All right, meatballs, I love y'all, and I will talk to you all on the next show. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you enjoyed my messy stories. Let me see what I get into tonight. My old D, not bimbo, but D. D is just a mess. All right, I'll talk to you all on the next show. Waka waka eel.